Imagine waking up every morning and an AI agent has already found the best AI and software engineering job opportunities for you. No more checking multiple job boards, refreshing company career pages, scrolling through LinkedIn, or realizing that you applied too late. That's exactly one of the things you can build with OpenClaw. OpenClaw is everywhere right now. Some people are calling it the future of AI assistants. Others are saying that it could replace automation tools and become a fully autonomous AI agent that runs tasks for you. And developers are already using it to build assistants that can read emails, check calendars, browse the web, and execute commands automatically. But the real question remains, is it actually worth the hype? And more importantly, should you care as a developer? In this video, we're going to actually test it. We'll set up your very own OpenClaw agent and build 2 real projects to see what it can really do. First, an AI job opportunity bot that scans different websites and emails you the best roles automatically. And second, an AI Research Digest dashboard that monitors the latest AI papers and sends you simple summaries so you can stay updated without spending hours reading research. Hi friends, I'm Maddie. I'm a senior software engineer who previously worked at Google, Internet, Amazon, IBM, and Microsoft. I spent years building real production systems and more recently working directly with AI tools like RAG, agent, and LLM-powered workflows. So let's get into it. So first, what exactly is OpenClaw? OpenClaw is an open-source personal AI assistant that runs on your own infrastructure. Instead of chatting with AI through some web interface, OpenClaw lets you interact with it through messaging apps you already use, like WhatsApp or Slack or Discord, to do tasks for you. Under the hood, OpenClaw hooks into an LLM provider, something like Claude or ChatGPT, and routes your messages through it with context, tools, and memory. You can use it to power a personalized assistant that can access the web, read your emails, check your calendar, and take action. Now, for OpenClaw to actually work the way it's supposed to, it needs to run on a machine that's always on, so not your laptop that you close at night. That's where today's sponsor, Hostinger, comes in. Hostinger offers a managed OpenClaw plan that handles all of the infrastructure for you. You do not want to install OpenClaw directly on your normal laptop or desktop because you'll have full control over your machine, so you could potentially expose sensitive data like passwords or private files. On the other hand, Hostinger's VPS solves this and adds a strong layer of security. Plus, a VPS is cheaper than a Mac Mini, which is an alternate option that costs a couple hundreds of dollars. A VPS is basically a slice of a remote server that you rent. So a persistent server that's always online, affordable, and accessible from anywhere with no hardware to maintain. Also, the setup is one-click deployment, so no Docker commands, no config files. And because your OpenClaw runs inside an isolated Docker container on Hostinger's infrastructure, you maintain 100% control over your data. All your chat logs, your emails, your calendar, everything stays in your private environment. None of it is being stored or processed on a third-party AI platform. That is a really important distinction, especially once you connect it to your actual inbox and schedule. So go ahead and head over to hostinger.com/MaddieVPS. I'll also put this in the description of the video. So from here, you're going to want to select the Manage OpenClaw plan. What you're getting with this plan is 0 manual setup, no per agent fees, enough compute for multiple bots and automation simultaneously, and security handled for you at the application layer. So go ahead and choose that plan and add it to your cart. And put in Maddie VPS here for the discount. Cool. And now go ahead and complete your purchase. And now your OpenClaw is just going to be provisioning. So give it a couple minutes. So when you're through, you're going to choose your communication channel. I'm going to choose WhatsApp because it's the one that I use the most often. It's already on my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and set that up. But you can also set it yourself, Telegram or Discord or whatnot. And now we've linked OpenClaw here. So now when you go back to your dashboard, you have this lovely OpenClaw setup. So what I really like about Manage OpenClaw is that you don't actually need to drop in your own API like OpenAI, Gemini, Anthropic keys if you don't want to. LLM credits come pre-integrated, which means that your tokens are going to sync automatically upon installation. That said, if you do bring your own API key, you can use it as well. So now let's go into the actual OpenClaw UI. So now to verify that our OpenClaw setup is complete, we are going to go into my own messages with myself on WhatsApp and then type in, "Hi, are you OpenClaw?" Cool. And then it has a response, so we're good. So now we have the basic setup, but the real power comes in when you're able to connect your OpenClaw with your existing tools. And the one that most people want first is Google Workspace, Gmail, Calendar, Drive, etc. This is what actually lets it read your emails and check your schedule. So to get the Google Workspace integration, you're going to need to install a skill called GOG. A skill in OpenClaw is basically a plugin, a document that teaches your bot how to use a specific tool. You can find skills at this website called clawhub.ai, or you can install them directly from WhatsApp by messaging your bot /clawhub. One quick thing you should keep in mind before you install anything from ClawHub. There have been malicious skills uploaded there before, so be sure to check the virus total scan before you install anything. So for example, we're just going to look at the GOG skill, pick it here, and we see that it is benign. So if we go here, we're going to ask it to install GOG. Cool. And it is now installed. However, this is not ready to use out of the box. You're also going to need to integrate it with the Google side. And this part, the Google OAuth setup, is probably the most annoying part of this process, but I promise you, once you do it once, you don't have to do it again. So let me walk you through exactly how to do this. So first, go to console.cloud.google.com and make sure you're signed in to the correct Google account that is associated with your OpenClaw. Next, you can create a new project. I'm going to call mine OpenClaw. Once you create the project, make sure to select it to make sure you're working inside of this particular one. Now we're going to go to left sidebar, then hover over APIs and services and select enabled APIs and services. This is where you're going to turn on access to each Google service that you want your OpenClaw assistant to use. So for example, we're going to click this enable APIs and services, and then we're going to search for Gmail. And now we can enable it. So you can do other APIs as well. So for example, calendar, which we're going to install right now. And now that we have the services enabled that we want, we're going to click on this OAuth consent screen on the left side of the menu again. And then we're going to click Get Started. So I'm going to call this OpenClaw again, and then I'm going to put in my email. Click Next. Audience, I'm going to click External. And then contact information, I'm going to put in my email again. Agree to the terms and conditions. Click Continue and Create. Then go to APIs and Services. Click on OAuth Consent screen. Then go to Audience and add your own email as a test user. We're going to create the credentials for our OpenClaw. We're going to select desktop app application type, just name it the default, and then click create. So now we have our OAuth client created. So now make sure you download JSON right now. And now let's go back to our WhatsApp, and we're going to give it the JSON that we have downloaded, and then this prompt where you're saying that you've configured OAuth and putting in the JSON for Google account connection. Awesome. So now we're going to go to this link and then try to sign in. You're gonna get this screen. Don't panic. This is totally normal. Yeah, so we know the developer who invited you. It's us. We're going to click continue and then continue and allow OpenClaw and give it whatever permissions you want it to get. Click continue. And this screen is also totally normal. Go ahead and copy the full URL of this screen and then paste it back into your WhatsApp. And then we're going to go ahead and ask it to generate a random key ring password for us. And now it's going to generate a new Google Auth link. So hit this one, hit it again. Okay. And then we're going to paste this back. Cool. And now our Google account is officially connected. So we're going to test this super quick. I'm going to ask it to summarize the top 5 unread emails in my Gmail inbox. Cool. And you see, well, the first 2 are the security alerts that were because of this process, but you can see that it officially does actually take my inbox and summarize it. And just sending a check, I'm just going to go to my inbox real quick and verify that those are indeed the top emails, which is correct. So now that we have everything hooked up, let's demonstrate this by building an AI job opportunity bot that sends us job opportunities that aren't just from a LinkedIn search. So I'm going to go ahead and message my OpenClaw with this prompt. So every day at 8 a.m., we're going to fetch the latest job listings from all different types of forums that aren't just LinkedIn, including company career pages, YC job boards, etc. We're going to focus on roles that we're interested in. So let's say AI engineering, machine learning engineering. And for each job, we're going to extract some information, identify the key skills, and the seniority level. We're going to rank those jobs, and then we are going to select the top 5 to 10 jobs. And then finally, we're going to send this as a daily email titled Top AI Jobs Today. And then I'm just going to say kind of how I want the structure of the email to be here. And that was it. My daily job is scheduled. So I want to verify that this actually worked. So I'm going to have it send me a test email now. And now we have this Top AI Jobs Today email. I'm going to click on it and then verify that it does have some variety of roles, that the apply link does work. So if I click on it, it actually goes to the apply, and that it has not just the top 3 picks, but also those other high signal roles with information about them and direct links. So I'm just going to click on a couple of these to verify that they actually go places. You can see this one is a Y Combinator one. And now let's build an AI research paper digest dashboard together. I want my OpenClaw assistant to curate interesting and trending AI research papers for me. I want to build this because I always struggle with deciding which of the many new research AI papers I should be reading to stay on top of everything that's happening in the AI world. So here's what we're going to tell the OpenClaw agent to do. So every day in the morning, we're going to fetch the latest papers here. And then for each one, we're going to extract information like title, abstract link, figure out what topics it's relevant to, check the popularity based on who's mentioned it on Twitter, and then rank them. And then we'll select the top 5 papers. And for each paper, we're going to generate a summary, why it matters, and the major topics it belongs to. Then finally, we're going to create a dashboard. This is some information on how to make the dashboard. I wanted to make it kind of cyberpunk themed, sleek, minimalist, and futuristic. Reiterating the dashboard should automatically update every day in the morning at 8 a.m. And now we're going to wait for OpenClaw to do its thing.
A few moments later.
So it took a couple minutes, but now we have this cool dashboard. Here it shows me how many papers I looked at, the top picks, and the rankings. And for each paper, I can see things like the title, author, the categories it falls under, why it matters, and any of the real world implications. So I'll be using this myself to find cool research papers to read in the future. And there you have it. So if you want to launch your own AI agents with zero setup in a secure environment and save serious money, use my link hostingo.com/MaddieVPS and apply code MaddieVPS for an exclusive discount on the Manage OpenClaw plan. Let me know what automations you end up building with your own OpenClaw. And that's all I had for you in this video. If you found this walkthrough helpful, please hit that like button, hype this video, and subscribe for more tech, AI, and career videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.